a former Florida sheriff's deputy charged with killing a Black U.S. Air Force senior airman who answered his apartment door while holding a gun pointed toward the ground, was arrested Monday. But first, subscribe to our channel for more content, and don't forget to share it with your friends and family. Former Okaloosa County Deputy Eddie Duran, 38, was charged with manslaughter with a firearm in the May 3rd shooting death of 23-year-old Roger Fortson, Assistant State Attorney Greg Marcel announced Friday. The charge is a first-degree felony punishable by up to 30 years in prison. Duran was booked into the county jail Monday, records show. Marcel confirmed his arrest to the Associated Press. He did, in fact, turn himself in, Marcel said in a telephone interview, adding that Duran's initial court appearance will be via video link Tuesday morning. He will be held in custody pending his initial appearance. Authorities say Duran had been directed to Fortson's Fort Walton Beach apartment in response to a domestic disturbance report that turned out to be false. After repeated knocking, Fortson opened the door while holding his handgun at his side, pointed down. Video showed Duran shooting Fortson within seconds of the door being opened, and Fortson immediately fell to the ground.
Sheriff's office, open the door! Drop the gun! It's over there. Drop the gun! I don't have it. 312, shots fired.
Authorities say that Duran shot the airman multiple times. Only then did he tell Fortson to drop the gun. Fortson was on FaceTime with his girlfriend when the shooting happened. In a news conference in early May, Fortson's mother, Chantemiki Fortson, told reporters that the girlfriend was devastated and had literally watched police walk over him as he was dying, taking his last breath. On Friday, the day the charge was announced, candles and framed photos of Fortson in uniform graced the doorway of the apartment where he was killed. According to the Internal Affairs report of the shooting, Duran told investigators that when Fortson opened the door, he saw aggression in the airman's eyes. He said he fired because, "I'm standing there thinking I'm about to get shot. I'm about to die." Okaloosa Sheriff Eric Aden fired Duran on May 31st after an internal investigation concluded his life was not in danger when he opened fire. Outside law enforcement experts have also said that an officer cannot shoot only because a possible suspect is holding a gun if there is no threat. Duran is a law enforcement veteran, starting as a military police officer in the Army. He joined the Okaloosa County Sheriff's Office in July 2019, but resigned 2 years later, saying his wife, a nurse, had been transferred to a naval hospital out of the area. Okaloosa personnel records show he was reprimanded in 2021 for not completing his assignment to confirm the addresses of 3 registered sex offenders by visiting their homes, telling a colleague he didn't care about them. Then assigned to a high school as its on-campus deputy, he was also disciplined that year for leaving the school before the final bell and the student's departure. Florida law requires that an armed guard be on campus when class is in session. Records of 911 calls show deputies had never been called to Fortson's apartment previously, but they had been summoned to a nearby unit 10 times in the previous 8 months, including once for a domestic disturbance.